guys, so we just wanted to do a review of some of the Altra products that we tried out because we thought it might be helpful to some of you who were thinking about buying Altras. We've both used New Balance in the past and have been pretty happy with New Balance as like running and walking shoes. But we've been doing a lot more hiking recently and we were wanting to find a good hiking boot, and so we wanted to try Altras because we've heard so much about them from the hiking community online. So this is what we have to say about it. So these are the Lone Peak 4s, and they have the waterproof RSM on them. So John got a pair, I got a pair, and we tried them out on 2 different hikes.
Lone Peak 4 men's started off with a size 13, which is what I usually wear, but they were too big and my feet were sliding around in them. They did not fit the shape of my foot. They claimed to be foot shaped. I guess not everyone's feet are the same, so that's what I ran into. So I think it was too loose in the midfoot region, and the toe box was nice and wide, which is really nice, but yet I was still having a lot of rub right on the side where my pinky toe was on both pairs of shoes. I decided to downsize to get a smaller shoe since the bigger size felt fairly comfortable, but then when I got the smaller size, my toe was rubbing so bad I couldn't stand it. So I had to, we're going to return these in just a couple days, and I'm going to have to try a different shoe.
Right. So I got the Lone Peak and the women's 10 to start out, and I wear a 9.5 in New Balances for my running and walking shoes. So when I got these, I couldn't even get my foot in them comfortably. I think that because I kind of have flat feet, I have even a wider arch area because my foot kind of spreads out. And so my biggest problem was it was too tight here, especially on the right foot. For some reason, my feet are probably different sizes. But right here, I was struggling with a lot of just pressure. It wasn't really friction, and I didn't get any blisters, which I get really bad blisters. And I was really tempted to keep them, but I decided to go up to a size 10.5 to see if that would fix that issue, and it didn't fix the issue. They were waterproof for me. I had read some information online where people were complaining that they weren't very waterproof after about 6 months. So we didn't experience any problems with waterproofness, but that was because we only used them for a couple of hikes just to see what we thought of them. The good thing about Altras though is they do have a 30-day return policy, so you can buy them and try them out and return them if they don't work for you. I also got a pair of the Superior 4s. I wanted to try these out to see if I liked them, and my biggest issue with them is they don't have like any support at all. Like they're super lightweight, so if that's what you're looking for, that's fine. But like I said, I have flat feet, and my feet were kind of like coming out the side over the instep, and they're just not going to work for me either, so I'm going to return those. But what I did actually get, luckily I went to a secondhand store, this place in Asheville called Second Gear that I like to go to whenever I'm in Asheville. They had a pair of Lone Peak 3s, which they aren't making anymore, and these are waterproof Lone Peak 3s. I like them a lot, but I think that my feet are going to take some time to get used to the difference in the amount of room that there is and the fact that there's a zero drop, because what I am used to is wearing shoes that have like a drop in them, and so I think it is going to take a little bit of time, but I don't think I'm going to get any blisters in these, and they are really lightweight, so I want to try them out for a longer hike sometime soon.
The Xero Job Kendall's referring to is that most shoes have a drop from the back down towards the front, which tilts your heel up and your toes down. I'm not an orthotic or shoe person, so I'm not exactly sure the reason that shoe companies do that, but yeah, Altra does not do a drop in any of their shoes. The thing I really liked about these Lone Peak 4s, with the mid upper, was it really did keep the water out. We were standing all the way up to the base of the shoe or the top of the shoe and completely in water. My feet stayed dry as could be. They also have a really supportive ankle area, which is good. The bigger shoe was still so loose that it didn't have as much support. This one did, but I just couldn't tolerate the extra pressure on the outstep there.
I wanted to love these shoes. I really did. They just didn't fit my foot right for me. So I would recommend, if you're interested in getting a lightweight, supportive shoe that's not like a clunky boot, that's also waterproof, I would recommend these. They just didn't work for me. And I think they run about $160, which is pretty average for most shoes. So we'll put the link to them in the description box if you're interested in those. The Superior 4s, I think it just depends on your running. I just need more support in my feet than these provide. So so happy hiking. Hike your own hike.